So, food, all right? Everyone's a little bit different. Everyone's metabolism is a little bit different. Everyone likes a little bit different food. You might be vegan. You might be a carnivore. You might be somewhere in between, right? You might have lactose issues. Everyone's different, right? You might have the stomach of steel, and I admire you. What is your healthy place? What can you get away with? What can't you get away with? For me, for example, I found that following more of a keto diet has worked wonders for me, right? So if I give a little window where I can eat, it's made my mornings amazing. It's made my workouts better. I've toned, I'm peak. That's what works for me, right? But it doesn't work for everybody. So what works for you? That's all we can say. Right? Make a whole list, but stick to it. And that's the thing about a diet. Diets are so frustrating because no matter which way you cut it, it takes at least a week to see real results, but it really takes 6 months, right? If you lose 1 pound every week for 6 months straight, you've made ridiculously good progress. And you deserve a huge reward. You stuck to it for 6 months. But that 1 pound the first week, you might have thought you failed. The second week, man, I've only lost 2 pounds. It's been 14 freaking days. That means you probably sacrificed at least 14 meals. You hopefully worked out at least 11 times, and you've managed to lose 2 pounds. But what people forget is what's going on behind the scenes. Are you converting fat to muscle? Did you have some water weight involved? Are you leaning yourself out? As far as converting fat to muscle, it is big, and people forget about the benefit. If you were sedentary and you're converting fat to muscle, you're not going to see huge weight differences. And that's why seeing yourself work through those growing phases, I guess you can say, for 6 months, that's when you're going to see the benefit of losing that weight, quote unquote, and gaining the muscle, and see the whole effect together. That's the compound effect. All right. After work, fun. What do you do for a hobby? Are you a bowler? Do you play basketball? Do you like to play cards? Do you watch TV? No wrong answer. But are you working it in properly? Obviously, right now with COVID, binge watching is so easy. Are you binge watching too much? Are you watching shows that you shouldn't be watching? Are you watching a lot of, let's say, shows that don't necessarily put you in the right frame of mind, right? There's nothing wrong with mysteries and good stuff, but after a while, are you being a little too serious? Are you watching too many comedy shows and you're not actually expanding your mind to actually really think about stuff? Are you adding some documentaries, or, are you watching the things that you should be when you should be doing it? That's all I'm saying, right? Okay, brain time. Kind of a good segue there. That's why the documentaries, reading books, investing in yourself, right? Whatever it is you need to do to invest in yourself to make sure your brain is still growing. Your brain is a muscle. Do not forget that. If you're not using it, you're losing it. At the same time, it's never too late. You can always be learning and growing, right? So, have you worked that into your routine? And last but not least, sleep. You gotta sleep. You gotta make sure it's good for you. I know a guy that sleeps literally 4.5 hours a night. And he works at peak capacity. This guy is the most productive person that I've ever met in my life. He sleeps 4.5 hours a night. I've tried to sleep 4.5 hours a night, and I can't do it. My magic number is somewhere between 6.5 and 7. Okay? The other day I was watching an interview with Matthew McConaughey. That guy apparently gets 9.5 hours of sleep a night. That explains why he has so few bags and he's got such beautiful skin and he looks so good. Right? If only we could all 9.5 hours, right? Nope. I got the bags. I work a lot. I'm a single dad and I'm proud of it. This works well for me and I love it. All right? You need to find what works well for you. All right, thank you so much for watching. Please leave your feedback below. What's your routine? And we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Hey everybody, Josh Ezell, Breakthrough Real Estate and Property Management / Handyman Services. We got you covered, whether it's selling, buying, leasing, property management, multitudes of handyman services. We got you covered. Give us a call. We are absolutely happy to help. And as our slogan states, we are the breakthrough needed in these industries. If you're a struggling realtor, we have the systems for you to succeed. If you're an owner or investor, we are the people who take care of your property. We take care of it as if it's our own, if not better. Our success is predicated on your success. When it comes to handyman services, we started this service because we've been burned so many times in the last decade by other handyman. We are the breakthrough needed in this industry. If you want somebody that actually shows up on time, that gets the job done affordably, we're your group, right? So if there's anything we can do for you, don't hesitate to give us a call, give us a message. And while you're at it, if you're digging these tidbits, please hit that like button, hit subscribe, wherever they are. I need to figure this one out. And please share this community. I appreciate it so much.